In 1932, in the state of Alabama, United States, the federal government launched an experiment. 400 poor black men were selected. They were all told the same thing: we will provide you with free healthcare. And they all agreed, because they trusted them, because they had no other choice. But it was a lie. Every one of these men had syphilis, a disease that, if left untreated, is extremely dangerous, progressive, and deadly. Syphilis destroys the body in stages. After the initial infection, it can silently spread for years, even decades. Beneath the skin, inside the nerves and organs, the damage slowly builds. Eventually, it leads to blindness, paralysis, and death. Scientists already knew this. In fact, that was exactly what they wanted to see. Its official name was the Tuskegee Syphilis Study. The goal was to observe how untreated syphilis destroys the human body. For that, they didn't need a real treatment. In fact, the absence of treatment was essential. The men were given placebos. Fake injections were performed. Fake medical examinations were arranged. And for years, they kept returning to the clinic completely unaware of the truth. In 1947, penicillin became widely available. It was a cheap, effective, and almost guaranteed cure for syphilis. From that moment on, the disease was no longer a death sentence. It could be solved with a single injection. The people running the experiment knew this, and yet they deliberately withheld penicillin from these men, because if they were cured, there would be nothing left to observe. Years passed. The men's conditions became worse and worse. In the later stages of syphilis, the nervous system begins to collapse. Vision loss starts. Coordination breaks down. Some patients suffer brain damage. Organs slowly stop functioning. Some of these men unknowingly infected their wives. Some of their children were born with the disease, and none of them knew the truth. In 1972, a journalist named Peter Buxton exposed the secret to the world. The public was horrified. Congress launched an investigation. The experiment was finally stopped. But by then, 40 years had passed. Only a few survivors remained. Most of them had already died from a disease that could have been treated. In 1997, President Bill Clinton formally apologized to the families of these men. 40 years later, the Tuskegee experiment became known as one of the greatest ethical violations in medical history. And even today, this experiment remains one of the reasons why some communities still distrust healthcare institutions. Because these people trusted the system. They trusted the system, and that trust killed them.